consciousness, no gravity. Were we somewhere in between? I'm a ghost to you, you're a ghost to me. A bird's eye view, Saint Louis.
Hello, good morning from me and my towel head. How are you? The weather is so nice today. It's been, I feel like every other day, it's a very sunny, beautiful day. So you never know what you get. Yesterday it was very gray, it was raining, the roads were pretty slippery, and today it's sun. I don't think it's going to be sun tomorrow, and it's been raining the entire night, so I think I'm just gonna have to take advantage of this day. It feels like I've been sleeping for around 5 minutes. To be honest, just couldn't find a position with my belly. If I was sleeping on one side, I just had to pee, and the other side was uncomfortable, and I had to move all the time. My husband was snoring, so eventually I moved rooms into the guest bedroom. So that's just how it is sometimes. So just needed a little moment today before starting today. First of all, when I don't have work, I just sleep for as long as I can now. I don't put my alarm on because I have the dog, so he makes some noise when he have to pee, and usually I wake up by myself pretty early. I let myself sleep if I don't have anything to do because the nights are so rough sometimes. So yeah, I just needed a moment. This was the first day where I could actually sit outside and drink my morning coffee. It was too cold to sit there for too long with the breakfast, but a little coffee was good. My half cup of morning coffee. Trying not to fall trying to avoid too much caffeine, obviously, but today would be a great day to drink lots of coffee. But I'm not gonna do that. And it's sunny days like this. Copy usually doesn't have so much patience on being inside. He want to go outside immediately. Yesterday we could just relax on the couch for a long time, but he has many possibilities to be outside. So I just brought him outside with me while hair in the mouth while drinking my coffee, and then now he's in his little dog yard thing. Just needed a moment for myself, which I can take now that it's a beautiful sunny day. He's not cold. He have a little porch he can stand on. So yeah, I usually don't take a shower before the morning walks, but I just needed to feel a little more renewed, refreshed, fuel my body with some good breakfast, and just take a shower. I put my robot vacuumer on, and I'm gonna put some laundry on and then just get out of the house. I think I'm just gonna take one thing at a time today because I don't have big plans. Yesterday I went for a walk with Copper and took him with me while I grocery shopped, because then I have to drive for a while. And then what did I do? I made a vegetable stew, a big pot of vegetable stew that I want to freeze for later, for postpartum. And we ate a little bit of that. My husband worked late, and then we just had a cozy chill day inside. Didn't do much, trying to do less because I just get too exhausted every time I push myself a little too much. And next week I'm going to work a little bit, so I also have a therapist appointment and a physiotherapist appointment this week, which is a lot of driving and takes some time from A to B. So I'm just gonna chill a little bit, but yeah, took a relaxed day in, and I was really planning to go to the gym, but I needed to do some easy movements, slow day. I was reading in my pregnancy book. So today I initially wanted to go to the gym, but I also had in my plans for a few days now, initially this weekend, to mop the floors and stuff. So I don't know, I'm thinking maybe trying to take the kitchen, and I'll see tonight if I go physically to the gym or just do some exercises here. But I'm just gonna try to take it as it comes. So this is going to be a day in the life. I'm 30 weeks pregnant. I'm a little nervous because my bump, I can show you here, my bump doesn't really grow that much now. And I know that that can happen in stages. She was a little small on the last measurement, but she said not to worry. She's very active. I don't know, something feels a little like, it doesn't feel wrong, then I would call someone, but it's just, I think since I see myself every day, I keep looking at my belly and like, should it grow a little more now? But yeah, it can happen in stages. But today is going to be just a little day in my life, 30 weeks pregnant, and every day is different. When I'm home and not at work, it's usually the same. So nothing fancy, nothing very exciting, just yeah, hang out with me for a day and giving myself just a little moment to breathe, taking it slow and trying not to look at my list and just take one thing at a time. It would be amazing to sit outside by the fire, but yeah, I don't know, we'll see. First now is going outside to get some sun with Koppi. That's why I have this big wool sweater on, because it's, yeah, even though it's sunny, it's still a winter day in Norway, you know. Before driving somewhere to go for a walk, wow, what a beautiful angle. I'm such an influencer. I'm gonna feed my sourdough because I wanna set a dough later to bake some bread tomorrow or tonight. It looks pretty good already, so I'm just gonna feed that. The way I just feel so alive after a shower is just amazing. If you're new to sourdough, it's basically just weighing your sourdough. You can't really see me now. And then add as much liquid and flour as your sourdough starter. Oh. And then when it's very bubbly, I will start to bake with it. I just use my sourdough starter in my everyday bread. This was a very messy way of doing that, but now I already started the mess, I'm gonna just stick to it. Okay, then it's just gonna stay here and get bubbly and ready to bake out. Just take this loosely on. Clean up the mess and go for a dog walk. Amazing.
If I show up, will you show me rental? If I make you laugh, will you give me some time?
That was a very lovely walk. It was around 45 minutes, but that was enough for me today, at least for now. Maybe we'll go out more later. Aww. Snuggle time. He was throwing up at our walk just a little bit, but now he's eaten, so Just want to pay some attention for him. But yeah, it was such a lovely walk. Felt like Easter weather. The sun was warming my face. I had to take my jacket off. That was just amazing. So I feel very lucky that we can go out and spend the days in the sun right now. But yeah, definitely feel that the dog walks are getting heavier, and yeah, there's definitely different days. I had a day the other day where I just couldn't turn my day around. I was so exhausted when I woke up, and I just felt a weight. I felt this heavy weight on my shoulder. Just lots of responsibility, or like woke up and just had so many things to do, and just really dreamed about someone else starting the day for me, like waking up, getting the dog out, doing things. I was just I couldn't turn my day around. Took many hours. I was just crying, laying in bed, had so many emotions, felt just frustrated, that turned into anger almost. Just couldn't turn my day around. So I need to just be better at accepting where I'm at, and luckily I can be at home now. I really want to try to go to work a little bit next week, even though I have absentee leave, because I don't want to fall out of the socializing the working environment, which I'm going to anyway in a month or so. So yeah, just want to try. Oh my god, he's so snuggly. So now we're having a little break. I wish I had my book down here. Would be perfect time to read a little bit now. I'm already hungry, so I think I'm gonna eat some of the vegetables too. The sourdough is not ready yet. I really wanted to bake a banana bread with sourdough. Never tried that before, but I found a recipe that just looked so good. And set the bread dough. Also contemplating if there's something I could bake, because I'm turning 30 in a couple of days, so a few days. And yeah, it's on a Monday. Some family might pop in during the weekend, so I thought maybe I should bake something. I want to just mop a little bit in case, but I just not sure where my energy are at. So right now we're gonna just take it slow, and we'll see. Maybe I mop the kitchen after lunch and that's it. Or maybe I'll wait for tomorrow. Dog walks, cleaning and exercising in one day is usually more activity than I can handle right now. So we'll see. Sometimes I feel very locked in my house. I feel very like I can't do anything because I have so much responsibility and a dog. And I can almost feel a little bitter. But today I felt very grateful for this time with Copper, and be able to just listen to my body, and yeah, be able to, live in a country where I'm able to take care of my health, mentally and physically, when it's needed. And that I got out on this sunny, beautiful day. So yeah, that's enough rambling for now. The vegetables too for lunch doesn't look the best, but it's moose, elk meat, and lots of vegetables. Very traditional in Norway with flat bread. And I love it when it's cooked for many hours. And we're going to freeze a lot of it for postpartum. Time to be a little productive, so just gonna mop the kitchen floor at least. And I wanna vacuum the couch and the laundry room. I vacuum the house every other day because of dog hair, and then the other days I have the robot on. So today I just wanna clean a little bit, and we'll see. Don't have the most energy, so I think I'm gonna try to just do a little bit and then go outside again maybe. I just have to say, I don't usually mop the floors that often when I work full time. But since I don't work full time now, I'm also more home and the dog is also more all over the house. So that's kind of why. Affected my mood more than I wanted it to. I should have done that before going for a walk. I felt so refreshed after my walk, and then my mood just dropped after cleaning. It's always good to have done because I have to split it up since I get so exhausted by it. But yeah, two rooms done, and now I'm going to make that banana bread and go out in the sun.
If I show up,
This goes in the oven for an hour. Doesn't look that pretty now. I don't have the best KitchenAid at all, so don't get to mix things properly. But let's try. It's been a long time since I had a plant update, so I planted this freaking rug my husband had with a tail. But I planted chili and bell pepper in January, and then I repotted a lot of these a couple of days ago, and then I planted tomatoes in February, and I got some cucumber from my husband's aunt. I don't know how to do this because I don't have much growth light, so I might have to put the tomatoes in the window and then the rest of this under the growth light. The chili especially needs that. I just wanted to show you because I haven't really updated much on my vegetables and stuff. I wanted to stick something in here that I can grow on because they're so big. My plan was to not go overboard this year. This is already more than I initially planned on planting. I can't say no when people offer me vegetables. And I also think it's good to have something to do, go outside and do this spring and summer when the baby arrives as well. It's looking good. The problem now is that I can't get this on. So I should switch to bamboo, but I couldn't find any now. But yeah, that's just a little plant update. The tomatoes are looking good as well. Fun.
if I show up, will you show me around town? If I make you laugh, will you give me some time? 'Cause I know that a girl like you could be falling in love with just about anyone. All I want is just to know.
Looks so good. Ooh, nice. Not so easy to cut while filming, but yeah. So good. So it's a few hours later. I have been sitting on the couch, laying on the couch, reading my birth book, Positive Birth, and been half asleep the past hour, just relaxing. And now I feel done for the day. But I asked my friend earlier today if she wanted to go to the gym today. So we're meeting there at 7:30, which is late for me. So if it wouldn't be for that, I would probably skip the gym today, but I'm just gonna try a little bit and then go early to bed. I just thought before I go, I make the bread dough ready. Our kitchen is a mess now. Lots of homemade stuff. Here's some cheese seeds that my husband wanted to try to make some sprouts herbs with. Herbs with. But yeah, he used the kitchen spray instead of water, so I don't know. He had to remove a lot of them, trying to take care of our dill. But anyway, gonna measure up the dry things. Hello, so it's the next day. Just wanted to end up the video. The last thing I showed you was how I use the sourdough. I showed you the bread many times, so I just did that because I didn't get to bake the bread yesterday. I'm doing that today. Just wanted to show you that process. And yeah, after that I went to the gym. I was definitely tired. I did a lot of things yesterday. It was a pretty typical day, but it's not typical that I both clean the floors, go for a walk, and go to the gym. So it was a little extra, but yeah, I'm happy about the day. I can definitely feel it today. So today will be a more quiet and calm day. But it was a lot of the typical things. I don't like filming myself at the gym, and it was so crowded. But my focus now is basically try to go to the gym. And yeah, my focus is strength training, because running in this pregnancy has just been too much. So yeah, I don't have much pain, so I'm very happy about that, and I think it's worth it and that it's making a difference. I didn't film anything there because it was so crowded, and it's a small gym, so it's not really possible to film myself without filming other people, but it was basically the same things I filmed the last time I was at the gym. So yeah, that was a pretty typical day in my life with some extra things, and I hope that you liked it. As I said, every day is different. Today is a very slow day. Haven't done anything else than vacuuming, and it's around 1, so I'm going for a dog walk. Yeah, I baked one of the breads. But other than that, it's a very quiet, calm day before doing more things tomorrow. So it varies, but there's things that I need to do every day, which is usually some house things, walking Koppel, trying to get out to get some fresh air in one way or another. So yeah, thank you for watching this video, and I will see you again soon. Bye!